Okay, I haven't recorded in a while, but so I tried to do this before, where I make a kind of a tutorial on. This is gonna be loud. I'm moving my mic. Sorry, I'm too lazy to edit. Anyways, I made kind of a tutorial thing on Portal, posted about 2 videos, and then stopped because I couldn't get the next one done. I couldn't like get it done, but like I couldn't actually do it. I wasn't. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm going to do this again because now I've learned a few more tricks and I've gotten faster in some things. Like for example, in this one, least time, I'm down to 20 seconds, as you can see here. Hopefully, I don't know how well the quality of the video will be. Hopefully you can see there. 20 seconds. I think to get a gold you need 52 seconds. Something like that. So yeah. Anyways, this episode is just going to be purely on Test Chamber 13. I'm just going to post 6, one for each one. And I'm going to do least portals, least steps, and least time in each one. So, starting with Test Chamber 13. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your settings and find what your quick save button is, because especially for this one you're going to need to quick save. So basically, you know what, I'm going to turn her down. Volume, I don't know what my volume is at, we'll just put it at 0.2.
This next test
That made it even louder. 0.05.
could take a very
0.01. There we go. Now we can barely hear her. So you should be able to hear me better. Anyways, basically, what you're going to want to do, one portal there, one there. Doesn't matter what the second one is, as long as you can walk through it. You're just going to grab the cube. You could just back up through the portal or just go off the edge like that. Now, the hard part is right here. I quick save a lot, even if I don't need to, which you can do it from up here or you can do it from down here. I prefer to do it from down here, honestly. You're going to shoot whichever portal you shot up there, you're going to shoot that right there. Kind of like in the corner of the, it has like a 1 dot there, kind of like in the corner. That should be roughly above this. You're going to grab your cube. Now, as you can see, oh, see, I'm going to edit that out now. So what you're going to do, you're going to shoot a portal on the wall here. Doesn't really matter where. You should be able to walk through it on the way back though, so that should be good. Yeah, you need to be able to walk back through it, so that's good. That's a bit high. Any higher than that I would not recommend. Now, what you would think you would do is jump down there, and then you could shoot a portal in there because both the buttons would be pressed. But that, here, I can show you, because what you're going to need to get a gold in this, you need 4 portals. 5 portals is a silver, so you could do that and then you would get a silver, because when you go down there, you would shoot 1 portal here, and then you couldn't get back up there for that portal. I shot that portal anyways, but you couldn't get back up there. Now we've shot 5 portals. So, you don't want to do that. This level is very tricky, because what you're going to want to do is you want to stay up here. You're going to want to position yourself as close to this corner as you can get. Careful not to kill yourself with that thing. And you're going to need to flick your wrist and get the cube to land on the button. This is why you quick save for this one, because it takes many tries. After about 10 tries you start to get the feel of it. But I never really solved this chamber because of this, and it's just like a bunch of trial and error over and over again until you can get it right. The other ones you're not really going to need to be quick saving, but this one especially, of all 18, I would really recommend quick saving. So see, there we got it on the platform. So we got the flick almost down. Problem is, see, what you can also do is like let the cube down and then I'm not really sure how far you can actually go, but the closer you are to that button, the better, right? The less you need to, the less force you need, because the flick is weird. You gotta get the flick down. You need to know your sensitivity. So I'm starting to get it on the platform, right? I just can't quite get it to the button. So I'm being a lot more accurate than I was. That one was not. And I'm getting it to land on the platform, but it just takes one good flick. And the cube will, sometimes going up helps as well. It gives it more upwards momentum, because as you can see, the cube is kind of hitting that part for me and then bouncing off. So a bit of upward momentum. Not like that, clearly. But a bit of upward momentum, just like that. You see, we've got it. You just need some upward momentum, and then it'll go over that. As long as it goes over that, even if it's kind of like tilted, sometimes it'll lean forwards and land on the button anyways. Sometimes it'll lean off the button and ruin itself. You also have to keep wary of that, because as soon as that cube goes on the button, that thing's going to be going all over the place. Anyways, now what you do, you step on here, you've still got your portal here, you shoot whichever portal is here, you shoot the opposite one there. It should also be the portal that is in that room, the one that you walked through. See, that was close. You could see that almost hit me in the face. You gotta be really careful. So, just jump through, and that's 4 portals. There's a bronze at 9. There's a silver at 5. See, so if you were to jump down to the other button, you would only get a silver. And the gold is 4. Now, the next we're going to do is least steps. Least steps is very difficult. It may be better to do it last, but I'm going to do it now. Now, the idea for least steps, you're going to want to shoot a portal anywhere past this wall, maybe about that line, that's good. You're going to want to shoot one right here, right in front of it. Now, jumping in this, I'm going to make a save. If you jump, it takes 1, but if you move while you jump, it'll take 2. So, what you want to do is, you want to, as soon as, like, you want to jump as soon as you can, because then it'll still only take 1. The later you jump, the more likely you are for it to take 2 steps. Then you'll be on 3 steps. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a quick little step and then jump, and see, now I'm at 2 steps. Now, this part's tricky. There's a trick that you can do. If you land on the very edge of the portal, like that, it doesn't take a step. See, now I'm still at 2 steps, but I'm not moving back and forth. So, it doesn't matter which portal you shoot, just shoot a portal up there. I shot that one because, I don't know, that's just what I do. And now, you don't want to shoot this one too close to you, otherwise you'll fall through, but you want to still be able to grab that. Now, here, it's always nice to get a lot closer to that. So what you can do is you can shoot a portal like there-ish, or you can just do the thing we just did in portals and just try and launch it over. I find it easier to launch the cube. I mean, not easier, but it's quicker, see? So now, it took me 3 tries. Here's the hard part. I think we're going to need to go back over here, more like there. And so we're going to do this trick again. We're going to land on the outer edge of the portal. Now, what we want to do is shoot a portal above there, or more like there. The problem is, though, yeah, so this is more personal preference. I think you can do it in less steps if you shoot it over off to the side. Now you're going to need to grab that cube. So you kind of need to be closer. So, alright, this one will be dangerous because if I land odd, see, that took a step. I went too far. But see, like, the portal is kind of, yeah, I did the wrong. There we go. It is kind of nice to have the crosshair that tells you what portal you shot last. It has the little ring on the outside of the color that you shot last, which is really nice. So yeah, it's kind of, you want to get as close to it as possible without actually touching, and then just kind of, this is not working. This is why we have editing. Alright, so see there we landed, but we landed on the wrong side because you want to make sure you're moving on the right side, because otherwise the momentum stays as you go through the portal and you will be moving the wrong direction through the other portal. So what can often happen you know what? It doesn't seem like we can get past this. Anyways. I want to shoot that a bit closer. If you go through it like this, the camera changes and it's really hard to shoot an accurate portal. So what you want to do is you want to go through either facing down or facing up. This way the camera either doesn't change or changes very little. So I'm still going to try and get no steps, but I want to get as close to the cube as possible. There we go. It's not gonna happen, is it? I needed to land like right about there. Still got a step. Because, okay, so here's what's happening for me. I keep landing on the little ledge there because it's so close to the portal, so you need to do such slight movements like that. And crouching helps too. I don't know why, it just seems to help, for me at least. Now we've got our portal, or our cube, but we still need to shoot a portal about there. Now, this part's tricky. This part is very tricky. We've got our blue portal set. I'm most likely going to need to take a step here. I might get lucky and just like manage to get the portal really close, but I'm most likely going to need to take a step. So, basically what you're going to do, just going to shoot an orange portal. Now, when you shoot this, the cube will be directly below you. What you want to do is get out of the way of the cube, because when you land on the cube, it glitches out, and when you try and move, it takes, like, the cube shifts and you take like 20 steps just trying to move off the cube. It's kind of ridiculous, but there's nothing you can do about it. So, when you fall, you want to change directions in midair. See, I just took 3 steps getting off that cube. You want to change directions as fast as you can, so that you only take 1 step like that. Now you can shoot it in the corner. 1, 2, like that. Now, you don't want to land on there and shoot the portals in there, because then you need to walk off. It takes a lot of steps. It's not good. What you're going to do, this part's tricky. You need to kind of build up a bit of speed, shoot a portal directly above you, then shoot the other portal directly below you. And you want to, so you have to notice what portal you're shooting here. For me, it's orange. So what I'm going to want to do is while I'm falling, I want to shoot a blue portal right there, right around those 2 cubes, those 2 squares. And you will see why. As I'm falling, I want to shoot the right portal. That's definitely key. See, now we get launched into the air, and if we're lucky, we can grab the cube. If not, all it takes is to move the portal a bit over, and now we can grab the cube. Okay, I dropped the cube on the wrong side. That's a problem. It's very annoying trying to... It's a good thing there was a blue portal there, because I shot the wrong one. You want to get... Okay, so honestly, the best thing to do here is to just... If you crouch, you seem to lose momentum. That's what I just noticed right now. I just lost a lot of momentum crouching. So I want to land on the orange side of this portal. Like that, taking no steps. Shoot a blue right there. Okay. Shoot an orange a little bit away from me so that the cube doesn't like come up under me and make me take a few steps. You just shoot one right there, one right there. It lands. Right now we're at 3 steps. We're at 3 steps right now, about to enter the final room. 4, 8 steps. That is my record. Yeah, I've never been able to beat 8 steps, but that is basically how you get least steps. 30, 20, 10. You beat 10 steps, you get the gold. That is the easiest, well, that's how I do it at least. I wouldn't say it's the easiest. Least time is definitely much easier. I did it earlier today. I got 15 seconds with no practice. Okay? I'm sure if I were to practice, I might even be able to beat 14 seconds if I were to get the portals down, but I'm not even going to try that. So, this one, I don't really have time to explain what I'm doing. You're just going to have to watch. I can explain through afterwards what happened, but you're going to have to basically just watch and use this as visual cues. Make a quick save as you start, shoot some portals, land, go grab the cube. It's better to come through the portal this time. Land on there, jump over there, wait for the thing so that you don't kill yourself. Alright, 16 seconds. There was some lag spikes there, you could see, but there, we got 16 seconds, 40, 30, and 19. You beat 19 seconds, you get the gold. So, I'm going to replay that so that you can see exactly how I did it. But if I don't, I'm sorry. I'm just going to explain it through right now. Basically, what you want to do, you know what? I'll go through it again, but slower. Okay? So you saw me do it that time. I got 16 seconds. What you want to do, you shoot a portal over by the line. It doesn't really matter, just like anywhere, okay? Then you shoot another portal here. You do what we did for these steps and you just jump out. But this time, it doesn't matter where you land. You can just land there because you're not worried about steps. You shoot a portal on the wall because it's much easier to go through the wall than the floor. You could shoot it on the floor, but I don't. So now you're going to just shoot a quick portal right there, grab your cube, run through here, not do that. Okay. So you're going to jump in like this, one there, one on the wall, so that you can just quickly go in, grab it, and walk out. Because you don't even need to go all the way through the portal. You grab your cube, you land on the button. Okay, now, you want to make sure you don't get hit by that. Okay, so you want to pay attention to that while you're doing stuff. You want to land on this button and jump off before you get hit. Even while on the button, it's going to be slightly offset, as you can see. Where this is, it's like slightly off the center, so you can stand on the edge of the thing, as I will show here. You can stand on the edge and get hit, but you can also stand on the edge, like the very edge here, and not get hit. See, but it's very difficult to do, so it's better to just quickly get on, shoot a portal, and get off. And you're just going to shoot another portal underneath you, on the wall, whatever, it's your preference. Then you just run over here. It's better to jump. Jumping gives you a little speed boost in this game. Now that was a bronze. That was not even a silver because I was explaining everything. Anyways, that is how you get 3 golds on test chamber 13. Least portals, least steps, least time. I don't know if I'm going to be posting these videos daily or what. I might just post them all in one day. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm going to show how to do all of them. Now, let me know if you get, you can't get less portals than that. Like, it's not actually possible. You can't get less than 4 portals, 2 portals, 14, 2, 2, and 15. I've tried so many times on everything. I'm kind of dreading test chamber 18. It's super difficult. Anyways, yeah, let me know if you get less steps or less time. lesson 14, or you could just tell me if you, I haven't gotten 14 in a while. Just tell me if you get lesson 16, honestly. And tell me if you get lesson 8 steps. And yeah, I will see you guys next time for test number 14. This next video will be a lot shorter, I can guarantee that. It's all basically the same thing.